Good morning, my sunflowers. I had to come out here this morning while the message was still burning in my brain. Okay. So, Spirit I just had a download, guys. This person that's in y'all energy is indeed your divine counterpart. And I strongly say this because I know a lot of you feel like this isn't your person. Well, I'm here to tell you it is. And if this is not for you, then this is not for you. Only take what resonates, guys. Do not try to make something fit that's not for you, okay? I know a lot of you come in and you say, well, oh, I don't want him back. He needs to stay where he's at, etc. XYZ, she, who, whatever. If you didn't manifest this person, if subconsciously you don't want this person, XYZ, etc., then overlook this message. Keep scrolling if this is not for you. But for a lot of you, this message is for you. You know, somebody could drive a Jeep. Somebody initials could be THT, 123 on the timer. Somebody is seeing the synchronicity 123 or at 123. And that just is forward movement. Okay. So basically, Spirit showed me in this vision, while I was in between, I was asleep in between the spiritual realm and reality. And as I was awakened, there was things that was taking place. Spirit held me through paralysis so that I can actually internalize the message. Spirit used the familiar face to get the point across. It was somebody that I follow on social media, and I share their posts every now and then. This masculine energy. He's very talented. He's a lyricist and he raps. He's from my area, DFW area, and he hasn't made it big yet, but he's super talented. You can tell he's been through a lot through the messages and through the rap thing that, his songs and his raps in his car that he puts out. And that's another thing. He's always in his car when I see these raps or what have you. And so Spirit used this person because this morning I dropped off my son this morning, okay? I was also getting downloads while I was dropping off my son musically, like through telepathic messages, guys. So this person is also speaking to y'all through messages of music, through love, stuff like that. This person has been thinking and this person wants forever with you. And Charlie Wilson is highly big in this situation. I don't know if you and this person listen to Charlie Wilson a lot, but Charlie Wilson is very big in this situation. Very much. And while I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to go ahead. And it's early, y'all, so I ain't put my face on here, okay? But I had to get this message out. And I'm going to pull some cards for y'all, too, while it's burning on my mind, in my mind. So Charlie Wilson, let me find out what sign he is also. Charlie Wilson is a fucking Aquarius, okay? Charlie Wilson is an Aquarius. He was born on January 29, 1953. That may be significant to somebody. Somebody's birthday may be January 29, 1953. No, I'm sorry, January 29th. Somebody could be born in 1953, or that's significant, okay? And also, his birthplace was Tulsa, Oklahoma. Somebody could live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, okay? And let me see. So his birthday is January 29th, 1953. Let's find out what life path he is. Okay, so Confirmation. So this indeed is somebody's birthday, January 29th. Google tripping. Let me find out another way, y'all. Hold on. And y'all could have a son with this person, because I was dropping off my son this morning. So this is somebody that you possibly could have a son with, for some of you. But for a lot of you, I'm not getting that. You know, I don't think you have any kids with this person. Or maybe you and this person were supposed to produce a kid in the past and it didn't happen. You know, I don't want to put too much emphasis on that, but take what y'all want from it, okay? I'm getting a lot of different scenarios, yeah. So someone could be life path number 3, okay? Somebody could be life path number 3. You could be seeing master number 11. You could be seeing master number 11 or 1118. Or you could be seeing the number 9, okay? That's specifically for somebody. I don't think that's for everybody, okay? All right, y'all. So as I was having this vision, pretty much, it was very strong, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all, it was very strong. This person is going to reach out to y'all very, very soon, okay? That is what I'm getting. This person is going to reach out to you guys very soon. I don't know when. We've been seeing the 8 of Wands in the readings. But this person is in, it's 7:20 on the timer, which is 9, the Hermit. Confirmation. Somebody could be seeing 7:22, okay? Somebody's birthday could be July 22nd. All right, guys. Somebody's birthday also could be July 7th. A big synchronicity you could be seeing is 7:07, okay? This person, I was sitting in the car, guys. I was sitting in the car, and like I said, this lyrics is every time I see him, he's in the car. We were sitting in the car, and I said, let me pull some cards for you. And he said his son is a Leo. So somebody's son is a Leo, somebody is a Leo, okay? Somebody is dealing with a Leo, okay? And I said, oh, wow, my rising is a Leo. 8:08 on a timer. That's a synchronicity for somebody. Somebody's birthday could be August 8th. That is confirmation. Which breaks down to 16 and breaks down to 7, which is the Chariot, forward movement. And we just had the Lionsgate portal opened on 8:08. How manifestation is at its highest, okay? Anyways, guys, so we were sitting in the car and he said his son is a Leo. And I said my rising is a Leo. So you and this person has been mirroring each other. Y'all have a lot of similarities that you probably didn't realize. But this person I was talking to was a Leo. This person was fairly yellow-skinned with good hair, okay? Your person could be highly yellow with hair, okay? I'm getting twists. He wears twists. Somebody wears twists, two-strand twists, okay? And their hair is coarse, and I'm also getting somebody with a fine coarse, like a nice coarse hair, but wears their hair low. Those are 2 gems for somebody, okay? But both persons are high yellow, okay? All right, both persons are very attractive as well. Both of y'all are attractive. This person is attractive and very charismatic, whatever. I always get that word wrong. But anyways, so this person is a Leo or has it in his chart. Don't have to be a Leo, guys. Take the roles where they resonate. But so for somebody, it is specifically you dealing with a Leo, or they have Leo in their chart, okay? Or you could be dealing with a Taurus. They have Leo in their chart, okay? Or you could be dealing with a Cancer that has Leo in their chart. Highly significant, guys, okay? Anyways, This person was sitting in the car, then all of a sudden this person tells me their sign. So I said, let me pull cards. But before I pulled cards, I said, let me get somewhere safe. Okay. So I began to drive and I didn't have control over the wheel. It was like anxiety took over. It's like I was anxious at the same time. This person made me anxious. Like I was trying to make sure. It wasn't like in a bad way. It was just like I was trying to make sure I didn't lose sight of this. I was excited at the same time, but it's like I didn't want to seem emotionally off. I didn't want to seem like I was off balance, while I was driving, but I was indeed, right? This person makes you anxious. This person makes you emotionally imbalanced, especially with them being heavily embedded in your energy the way that they are, because believe me when I say they are. This person is so strongly in y'all energy, it's not even funny that they are literally speaking through the ethers of trying to get in contact with you, okay? This is crazy. Anyways, so I didn't even get a chance to park before. It's like I lost control, and then I ended up in a room that was very familiar to me, right? Very familiar to me, and I looked up, and it was a coffee on top of the laptop. Coffee means stimulation, okay? It was on top of the laptop, and it was moving. And I'm like, what the hell is going to fall on the laptop, right? And the laptop light was on, as if I was coming back to something that I didn't finish, okay? And so the cup began to move, and I'm like, okay, it's moving by itself. My ancestors are talking to me. That's immediately what popped up into my head, right? Somebody's ancestors are heavily watching over them. They are heavily protected. You may be seeing the synchronicities 444. The table began to shake, guys, and I said, oh, my God, that's confirmation. In my dream state, this is what I'm saying to myself. Oh, my God, this is confirmation. Spirit is trying to tell me something, right? Thinking that I'm in reality, but I'm not in reality. I'm still in my dream state. So then I try to awaken from this dream, and I can't. It's sleep paralysis, guys. And that was a way of spirit wanting me to see the entire message, the entire vision before I woke up. And when I woke up, the table, of course, was not there. It was not there where I was at. And I don't even remember the table, the laptop, or the coffee, right? But in the dream state, it was very familiar to me. Like I was coming back to a space where I once was sitting, studying, working on something, right? Yeah. This was highly crazy, guys, okay? I broke the dream down, I did. This person, you guys have to stabilize yourself when y'all come in contact with this person and have a conversation with this person, so you are not emotionally off balance, and this does not control the energy, okay? Because this person's energy is highly strong, and it dictates a lot of what's going on behind the scenes in your life spiritually that you can't see with your eyes, okay? Be careful when you are having a conversation with this person, and not in a bad way. This person really controls your energy quite a bit, whether you know it or not. They have a big, how can I put this? They have a big play on your life and your path. Seriously, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. This person has a big effect, thank you, Spirit, on your life's journey and purpose, okay? This is your divine counterpart. They influence, and somebody that I'm talking to, you are a tarot reader, or you will be, or you finding your interest in reading cards, okay? I'm here to tell you. Or you are intuitive. You are very highly intuitive, okay? Or you are a channeler, okay, is what I'm getting. There's somebody here who has spiritual gifts, okay? And this person is highly influencing your spiritual gifts, okay? All right. Somebody could possibly wear pink pointed nails. All right. And as I was walking through my salon, right? Somebody owns a salon. As I was walking through my salon, I saw the Jeep. I have a door, glass door. I'm looking through the door. I saw the Jeep parked directly in front of my salon. Okay, somebody drives a Jeep. Somebody's initials is THT. Somebody could be saying the synchronicities 3705, or that's somebody's address is what I'm getting, 3705. which breaks down to 6, which is the Lovers. Okay, 14:55 on the timer. Somebody could be seeing the synchronicities 14:55, which also breaks down to 15, which is the Lovers. Somebody is also seeing 66. Master number 66. Okay. All right, guys. So follow me over to part 2. This video went over longer than what I wanted it to. I'm going to, and I'm sorry, I went to the bathroom before I came to the front and walked down my hallway. And there was a towel I noticed in the ceiling that was exposing what was, in the building, right? So Spirit is exposing and letting me see what is unveiling behind in the spiritual realm, okay? Follow me over to part 2 of this video, and I'm going to pull some cards for y'all about this person that's heavily in y'all energy this morning. So whenever you see this message, this is the time this message you were supposed to see it, okay? Mwah, sunflowers.